We're here with new Wesley Christian head coach Randy Casey. Coach Casey, you're back in the mountains once again. What brought you here?
It's good, man. It's just great. First of all, it's great to be home. Had 3 great years in Athens, Tennessee. Learned a lot, made a lot of great friends, and had a lot of good players there. But you know, it was time to come home. You know, my daughter's here, my granddaughter and my grandson are here. When my granddaughter calls and says, "Papa, come get me," now I'm 40 minutes away instead of 4.5 hours away. And basketball-wise, this is a great opportunity. Great facilities here, great support from the administration. They want a winner. They've had a winner before, and they want to expand on that and become nationally known and internationally known, and that's what we're here for.
Speaking of that, you play in one of the toughest divisions they are in prep school basketball. What are some of the challenges with the geographic area we live in here that you expect to face?
Well, you know, just travel. You know, our league, the grind sessions, we think it's the best league in the country, and some of the teams in our league, we're going to New York City, we're going to Canada, in our division, you know, and so we're in places like that. We're going to Tennessee, Memphis, some things of that nature. So really good teams. Travel is tough sometimes, but it's good for our kids because this is a dress rehearsal for them on the college level, and it's good for them to get used to it. We'll get home at 2 o'clock in the morning. Their butts are back up for class at 8 o'clock. So you know, we're preparing them not only to be better students academically, but also to be basketball players and understand how hard this is to do.
Now, you're here at Wesley Christian. The bigger part of your roster are international kids. How important as a program do you think it is, as far as, do you think it's important to build, help develop the players that's from the mountains here?
Absolutely. And we're going to do that. You know, most of these high school coaches in this area are good friends of mine, and we've had great relationships over the year. I'm not going to go in their school and take their players. You know, what we are going to do is we're going to start cultivating kids in the middle school area and try to identify some of these guys that are kids that are young that want to come here and go to school and develop and get better and then get them ready to play on a national level. But you know, we're not here to make enemies. We're here to be everybody get along and be great friends. And I'm not going to go pick one from Paintsville and one from John Central and one from Pike. I'm not going to do it. You know, those guys are my friends, first of all, and we're going to develop our own kids. We're going to bring guys in, continue to bring guys in to supplement what we develop here on the middle school level and get those guys ready to play.
I've said it for many years. You're the best big man's coach east of the Mississippi. How big of a part is the big man going to be in your program here?
Well, obviously, we're going to play. If we've got guys that are good enough and big enough, we're going to play through the post a lot. So, you know, it just makes everything easier. You got a guy in the post that can catch it and score it and rebound it and do those things. Everybody else's job is easier. Those guys on the perimeter, they want good shots, pound it inside, then they're going to be wide open. So, yeah, and you look at basketball today on a college level. There are very good big guys on the NBA level. You know, the game is everybody's a stretch this and a stretch that, and you got 7-footers shooting threes and all that stuff. That's all great, but we still feel like there's a need in our country for development of low post players.
You've got over 30 years coaching experience. What's the 2 challenges that you see ahead of you when you come to building this program that you want to attack head on?
First thing is, you know, Wesley Christian is known nationally. You know, everybody in the country knows who Wesley Christian is, but right here in this community, people really don't know what we do. They don't know what kind of talent comes in this building. They don't know what we are. The main thing we're going to do is we're going to ingrain ourselves in this community. Our players are going to be known. They're going to be part of everything that goes on here, and we're going to develop a relationship with the local folks, and so that we get those guys in the gym to see some good basketball.
Last question. You coached under UPike coach Kelly Wells during your time as a college head coach. What did Kelly Wells teach you that you implement into your coaching game today?
Just the work ethic, tireless work ethic. Don't stop. Just continue doing things. Prepare, scouting, all those things. All the little things and all the little details that you have to prepare for to be very good. You know, on this level, even the high school level, kids we have, everybody's got good players. You know, how are you going to beat them? You're going to out prepare them, and you're going to out practice them, all those kind of things. You're going to be ready to go. So when it comes down to 1 or 2 possessions, like most of these games do, then you're going to be prepared for that moment.
Okay, guys, Coach Randy Casey. Coach, we're more than happy to have you back. We're actually excited, more excited we've ever been about Wesley Christian basketball, having you back in the program, and we're glad to have you back in the mountains.
It's great to be home.
Makes me feel alive inside and shares all I go through.
Ma'am, we've just been notified that you were in a crash. Are you okay?
No,
Was the accident your fault?
no.
Don't worry, ma'am. We have just dispatched the law offices of Shane Hall and Keith Hall. Everything will be okay.
Call the name you know. Call Shane Hall and Keith Hall, attorneys at law.